Hey world, it's Nimrod back at you again with another bewildering look into the human mind. Um, Again, because for Twitter's a gold mine for these kind of things. Normally, I block the names and all that kind of stuff, you know, the but some of these are so damn ridiculous. I mean, I guess, let's be honest, I don't care. Give it a little bit of a little Jeopardy music in your mind because, yeah, I guess YouTube is still on that whole thing where you can't say anything terrible for the first couple of seconds, minutes. So I'm gonna drink a little gin here. Let's roll about a little bit. It's a wonderful Sunday, 4-day weekend, at least for me. And hopefully, 3, 2, 1, that covers it. Anyways, back to this. You see, our good friend Jim here has left a gem of a tweet. And again, the amount of double standard here. And I'd say what's horrifying is the amount of likes this got and retweets. She says, yo, won't say it at all, has got to like you more than you like him, period. I'm sorry. You know, with my platform, what I'm trying to do here, I really, 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 really hate when I am forced to agree. Some points in elements with a far left view or far right view. We start getting into guys, uh, like the quartering or all that kind of stuff. I don't want to be on the, like the white male crybaby. Oh God, here comes things that don't look like me, channel, or even the far too, left leaning, whatever the case may be. Um, and not that I want to say um, hate um, either side. You know, it's just more so. You may agree with somebody's points. Um, you may agree with somebody's points, but not their entire message. But still, on both sides, there are parts or elements that are so scummy. You hate that you have to agree with them on even just like a single thing, and that's how I feel about this one. So you see here, he basically has to like you more than you like him, period. And of course, I love my response up there as well. You guys can read, nah, it has to be equal, or the other will always suffer, and nobody is worth you suffering. Not if you love yourself. This statement is toxic and predatory. Now, unless I'm crazy, I failed and bumped my head, I think everything I'm saying there is legit and accurate. Only a fool will allow themselves to be um, in a submissive position in a relationship, and by that I mean unfair. You know what I mean? I'm not talking about your kinkiness or your role play or hey, we went to Chili's last Friday, so this Friday we're going to where I want to go. I'm not talking about anything. I'm talking about fair, equal treatment. And it's absolutely crazy to me that I see the fear and I see what your far right, you know, guys are seeing. I see the red pill guys right here. It's like, okay, hey, let's be real. This is what a lot of men are submitting themselves to these days. And it's not a race thing. It's black, it's white, it's all kind of women these days. These are what this generation of men, this is what y'all are fighting over. This is what y'all trying to get your money up for. This is what y'all are, this the I'm saying right now, the bad bitch craze is fucking y'all up. The bad bitch craze is a disease. Y'all want to sit here and talk about this movement, that movement, Black Lives Matter, Antifa, but hey, y'all sleeping on uh this right here, the bad bitch craze. Right? We just had it. We just had it in the WAPS video with Nicki Minaj. I think it was not Nicki Minaj, but Make the Stallion and Cardi B. We just had it. Straight said in the video, all right? I don't cook, I don't clean, but I still got a ring, right? Something to that effect. I mean, straight up, I'm glad. Real talk, I'm glad that I'm single right now because these are some ain't shit women. And it's not all of them. Disclaimer, blah, blah, blah. Disclaimer, disclaimer. And he's talking bad about, no, I'm talking about this brand of woman. So if you're not this brand of woman, then you're cool. But what bothers me, what makes it video worthy, right, or commentary worthy, is the retweets and the likes. Look at that. That's, y'all, that you talk about COVID? You talking about an infection? You talking about a virus? 17K? And that was a day ago. It's probably more than that. And that's one person that tweeted it. Right? There's probably thousands more that have tweeted the same sentiment. Hey, if you are a man these days, single, married, dating, in a maybe in a bad relationship, I would really, really, just like your budget. When you look at this girl, just when you look at that car, that shirt, them shoes, the hat, whatever the case may be, this house, a property, maybe a new game, a mat, I don't know, whatever you're into, whatever you spend your money on, you need to look at your woman the same way. Do I really need her? Do I really need her? Do I really need this? Do I have to walk out the store with this one? Because this is what y'all are dealing with, right? This pro inequality woman. I'm all for equality. I'm all for women's rights, equality, racial equality, as unbiased as we can get it. That's part of my platform. I'm all for it. Whether somebody wants to be, religious. I don't care for this stuff, but hey, religious, spiritual, blank. Hey, can we meet in a common ground somewhere and build? Can I appreciate you for? Can we work together with our differences, especially if we bring something to the table, right? Individual by individual, the collective. Fine, all for it. But a lot of this so-called equality, all right, our inequality is being Trojan horsed under equality, right? Inequality is being ushered in by under the guise of equality. Because while outward, right, a lot of the feminists out there are like, oh, equality. Why don't they comment on stuff like this? Who's checking her? Outside of the 97 comments of people who are, I looked at the thread already. Go look at the thread yourself. Chiming in to agree. Look at the retweets and again, look at the likes. I really feel sorry. And look at this. Look at Dr. Dre now. His soon-to-be ex wants $2 million a month. Again, I ask you, do you really need to add her to the cart? Do you really? Do you really need to add her to the cart? Maybe you might just want to get the sample. You might just want to get the sample. Call me dirty or rotten. My whole thing is trying to live and be who I am no matter what. So you can't hold anything against me because you knew what I was before. You know who I thought, not hiding anything. You can just choose not to like me. And that's completely fine. But if you go on my Twitter, whatever, so I follow all the OnlyFans and all that, yeah. I'm a male. And I will not be demonized for my sexuality, just the same way as you wouldn't demonize someone who was in the LGBTQ community, right? LGBTQ, whatever the case may be. You wouldn't do that, so you're not going to do that to me. Do I give any of them a dime? Nope. Free market. You put it out there, free of charge, in hopes to advertise to get somebody to pay money. Well, I'll let the guys who feel that strongly about it, I'll let them do that. And there's no offense to them. I mean, they're pretty, they're fine and all that kind of stuff, right? That's all cool. But like I said, y'all need to sample what y'all like. Because this is out there. This is destroying men. Black men, white men, Hispanic men. This is what this predator. And like I said, this statement is toxic and predatory. This predator is out there now. Right? Like the T-2000 is out there now. Under the guise of, and this is all coming under the guise of strong. The strength of a woman. Strong. I deserve more. And that's what it's saying. You have to like her more than she likes you. Period. I'm sorry. I love women. I love what a woman does bring to the table. And I'm not talking just more than sex. I'm talking about, someone who actually is a companion. Someone who actually is my best friend. Someone who actually is there supporting me. I love all that. But that looks like it's kind of going away and dying because of influence, right? This culture that's coming out now of this crap, right? This crap. I don't cook, I don't clean, but I still got the ring, right? Because you can throw on 1,000 filters on your phone, right? Crop some stuff, use every YouTube makeup guide tutorial there is, pose with that one Gucci bag you got, that one Coach bag you got. That's all you got. I mean, I gotta say, we always have to hear about men aren't worth a damn, but is anybody talking about, and it's not all now, but is anybody talking about some of these mangy ass women coming up? Mangy. Equality or nothing. If she is not willing to give you equal and fair trade in a relationship, put her back on the shelf. Leave her ass in the store that we call dating, that we call the world, that we call society. Right? Because eventually, the price will fall down, right? And then that property, right? That piece will know its actual worth, right? I'm going to say it. Just like that dog that's been in a kennel or been in the shelter for God knows how long, when they finally get adopted, they can't stop wagging their tail because they thought it would never happen. And I'm sorry, not women, but this kind of woman, she needs to know what that feels like. She needs to be single. Period. And I'll stand on that. And don't tell me I'm wrong, because again, look how toxic and predatory her statement is. All she's going to do is use and abuse somebody. She's an abuser. So don't tell me what I'm saying is wrong. She's an abuser. Look at her just the same way if a man said that. Look at her the same way. That is a gross and disgusting comment. Period. All right? I'm not saying, I'm not sitting here, I'm not, my man Zoe Williams, he's a great, great dude. I'm not trying to say I got all the answers, but I damn sure know the answer to that shit. Leave that the fuck alone. All right. Nirod, y'all be easy. Click subscribe. Anybody at this point. No, cool. I'll get there. I can start begging y'all. But thumbs up, right? Much love to my male and female audience, but I'm going to keep it fair with you regardless of which.